They said, and he is the Prime Minister. I used to say this in our Pracharam. In Kala movie, our superstar Rajinikanth, there is one famous dialogue. One fellow will come and say, sir, I am a hero. And Rajini will ask his friend, hey Kumar, yaar hai? The whole election, the Chief Minister and his son, Udayanithi Stalin, everywhere they said, we are going to call PM Modi as 29 Paisa Modi. Then of course we also hit back saying that if you are going to call PM Modi as 29 Paisa Modi, we are going to call you as Drug Stalin. Because under your rule, the drugs have gone up and high. Now Rahul Gandhi ji is questioning, when two chief ministers are in jail, why this chief minister is not in jail? Now Rahul Gandhi ji is going one step further. Then this chief minister is asking Rahul Gandhi, national case, why you are not in jail? See, that is the narrative now. A citizen should go ask a panchayat leader why it is not done. A citizen should go ask an MLA why it is not done. Ask an MP why it is not done. That's how the Indian political system is designed. Nowhere the Indians is saying, oh, we are winning. If we win 50 points, we will do we will do everything. They are saying Modi ji should not win 400. So tomorrow if Modi ji is winning even 398, they will say, Appa, because of our alliance we have reduced 2 seats. Dear friends, all brothers and sisters who have come here to this very beautiful Thiruvananthapuram, and all of you are very important people. And Kerala state per se is a state where the political awareness is so high. Everybody is aware politically. It's a state where politics, the discussion happens everywhere, from a tea shop to a dining room to a village. Everywhere people actively talk politics. It is a state when India got independence, when the whole country's literacy rate was 19%. Kerala was above 40%. I'm talking of 1947, 1950. It is that kind of a state. And today that state is making a decision in about 3 days' time, April 26. It is making a very, very important decision about ideology, about development, about new India. How Kerala is looking at India's growth story over the next 25 years. That is why this election is very, very important for a couple of states. For states like Tamil Nadu and states like Kerala. Because we are making a very important decision that is going to alter the economy, the state, the nature of our thinking over the next 25 years. I am very happy that all the 6 parliamentary constituencies, Trivandrum, Attingal, Kollam, Mavilakara, Pathanamthitta, Alappuzha, all people are assembled here, be it the influencers and be it our office bearers. If you look at every election in India is a story. 1952 election was about, oh, we got independence, please vote for us. And even the people who stood against the Congress party are Congress people only who stood against the Congress party, 1952. After 1977, we did not want Congress because of emergency. That is also a story. All of us wanted to defeat Congress. Even Jansangh was part of a Janata party. A short-lived experiment for a couple of years before the party BJP got formed in 1980. So like every important election is a story, but these 2 elections are very important. 52, the election after independence. The election after 77 is a punishment for emergency. Again, 2024 is one such election because this is an election even before we vote. We know it is going to be Narendra Modi ji as India's Prime Minister for a 3rd straight time. That is the beauty of this election. All this election, if somebody is looking at 50 years later, if somebody is looking back at this election, they will remember 52, they will remember the election after emergency, and they will remember the 2024 election because Modi ji is coming back to power. And this is not an ordinary election. It's the longest election after 1952. Long election. Tamil Nadu, we voted April 19. You are voting April 26. The 7th phase is June 1. Such a long election. That too in very, very good heat. Proper heat. People are predicting heat wave. People have to turn up. People have to vote. States like Rajasthan, which is going to see a very hot summer. And that is where our role becomes very important. Even people know Modi ji is going to come back to power. It is our duty to help them to come and make their choice on the postal ballot or on the voting day. People cannot sit at home thinking that Modi ji is going to come back to power. Why should I go and vote? So our effort is of 2 parts. One, make everybody vote. Second, make everybody to vote the right way. This is my opening comment where I felt this election is very, very important, where people should not take it for granted. Normally, such a big election, where everybody is knowing that Prime Minister is going to come back, people should not sit at home thinking, oh, anyway, Modi ji is going to come back. It will one of my vote matter. Should I go in this hot Kerala summer at 12:30 on April 26 to a booth? Should I stand in line for 10 minutes? Should I vote it? Is it worth the effort? Now, I am here to convince you and to convince our other friends it is worth the effect, that we have to really go there and vote. Like all these three are very important elections. We also know every election is a story. 2014, when Modi ji was our prime ministerial candidate, the whole ecosystem, India has got a lot of ecosystem. This ecosystem is built over the last many, many decades. People go to Western colleges, get educated, get influenced by a set pattern of thinking, come back. Or the professors get influenced by a set pattern of thinking, and that is infused into all our educational curriculums. Generations after generation, people read it. So this is a country still we are debating what is the exact meaning of secularism. In the emergency time, when a preamble got amended, when the word secular got inserted into the preamble, before that it was different, after that it is different. So people say, oh, secularism, is it keeping distance from all religion, or is it going and appeasing all religion? If anybody deviates from it, Congress will say, oh, this party, BJP party is against this community. After 2014, when Modi ji and all our other leaders, when they say secularism means zero appeasement, but taking care of everybody, in Congress terminology, it means it is pure Hindutva. It is forsaking other community. This is a problem in the last 10 years all of us are facing, because 70 years of unlearning, relearning and learning that happened because of ideological lens, we are trying to remove. In a state like Kerala, is much more higher than other parts of our country. So 2014 they said, oh, if Modi ji is going to come back to power, India is going to get finished. Who said? The left liberal ecosystem, they said, starting from Kerala. The magazines which support this set pattern said, oh, all institutions will collapse. If Modi ji is going to come, it is going to be a Hindu brand of politics, 2014. Now 2019, when again Modi ji was standing in front of us for a second term, again the same group made a comment. No, the people of India are angry. They are going to defeat Modi ji in 2019. You see this result, because everywhere Modi ji has done a great disservice. This is what the ecosystem said. 2019, we came back with a larger majority. 2024, this ecosystem has become a label. It has got a political label to it in the name of India Alliance. They themselves, instead of having this disparate group as some journalist, instead of having a disparate group as a small party, everywhere they have joined together, they have given a label, a political identity, and openly 2024 they have come. This is a very important election, because this ecosystem has got a political label. And this ecosystem has very bravely named itself by the name India. Though we know we call it as India Alliance, but somehow they felt, you bring a street dog, you paint it like a tiger, you say this is a tiger, people will believe. So you assembled all those people who don't have any idea about India. Every single pattern of theirs, every single decision making of theirs, they were against the country's interest at various points of time. Just by giving them a name called INDIA, they say, oh, we are for India. And this 2024 is such an important election, where the voters are very aware. 10 years of our government achievement, we are standing in front of them. This is also an election where we are going back to 1960, 1970, the terminology we heard in the first 5 elections, 60, 65, 70, the same terminology we are hearing in this election. North, South, imposition, cultural imposition, Hindi, social fabric disturbance, Aryan, Dravidian. These are the words we are hearing in Tamil Nadu politics over the last many months. I am sure the same lexicon and terminology is also used in Kerala politics. I want to take 3 parts and just present before you how the India Alliance people who are trying to set this narrative, North, South, resource distribution, South is not getting resource. States like Kerala, the Chief Minister has to go to Jantar Mantar, sit down and do protest. So South needs to be saved. That is why we have to vote for regional parties or communist parties or Congress party here. Brothers, we all know, sisters, we all know, the first time India had a formula in dividing our resources. All the combined tax effort goes to the center, and the tax effort has to come down to each state. Wasn't fifth planning commission? Wasn't the fifth 5-year plan? Because planning commission had this 5-year plan. 1969, we arrived at a formula called the Gadgil formula. Madam Indira Gandhi was the prime minister.